This video is sponsored by the Bronze Statue Drinking Fountain Company. Right then, this is the cheap adventure to Turin in Italy. Let's start off with the Central Railway Station, which has got some circular hydraulic lifts. That's an interesting way of doing it. Focus indicator. Big handrail. Now, when I actually arrived into Turin, I got into the city centre at 9:30 in the evening and everything was shut. There was only a couple of trams running very infrequently, nowhere to eat no matter what. I was really hungry at night. Managed to find a little tiny pizza shop in the corner of a street about 2 miles out, which is the only place that seemed to be open in the entire city. But anyway, I've done a separate video of the public transport in Turin because the public transport is absolutely knackered. Now, the weird thing is that Italian cities, despite being really posh, are also both really knackered at the same time. They seem to have a massive funding mismanagement in Italy. Transport barely works. Everything seems really rough apart from the very centre of the city, the tourist area. The area they make everything look really posh like this. Everything lovely. If you're a typical tourist that only goes in the very centre and never wanders out of the centre, you probably think Italy's lovely. Everything's so wonderful here. But this is not real Italy. Like, this is not where the ordinary people live. This is literally the tiny area with money spent on it. Although, with that said, the money is not spent on the lifts, because even though this is a posh area, most of the lifts seem a bit like this. Inner door. Stop. Okay, this is on the original logic, is it? And into a courtyard in a building, and it's got a glass lift shaft, but the lift is not glass. Whoa, it's a glass shaft. And the fucking thing ain't glass. It's got 0 and star. Oh, it's on keypad selection where you put the numbers that you don't want. Okay. Weird. -1. Nope, that's taking me to actual 1. Oh dear. Well, this thing... Stupid glass shaft. It's a nice setup. I know they have to fuck it up. So as we can see, the shaft is in fact glass. And it's actually looking quite a nice setup there. But nowhere to put in this shit. So let's now take a look at the first shopping centre, which is Centre Commercial Lingotto. And the lifts in this shopping centre are mini funiculars. I did not expect to see funiculars in a shopping centre. Look at the track. It's got its shielding over it. I mean, that funiculars had to be supported. Like a little bars. That's so weird. It's almost like an upside down dangle train. Such a weird design. Who manufactured this? Oh, Mastero. Who else in Italy would manufacture a funicular? Let's hope it's more reliable than the London Millennium funicular. What? I actually like that. It's weird but fun at the same time. This shopping centre's a bit empty. Wow, look at all this unused space. That's unusual. Normally shopping centres try and maximise the space use as much as possible. So let's look around the shopping centre and see what other lifts I can find. What is this shit? Oh my. Never heard of it. Are you levelled? Stop. Let's go. Door open, door closed is missing. Oh, no. Piece of shit. Stop. Oh. Well, that works. Now will it restart again? I don't know. Fucking hell, what was that? It hit something in the shop. Slow. 0, 1. -2, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2. Opening. Eventually, when it's got this long levelling done. Still levelling. Come on! Fucking hell. How long's the levelling on this piece of shit? Oh, look, the officey. Let's see what lifts they've got. No, it's locked. Oh, we're never going to get to take a ride in. The absolute masterpiece of utter shitness. Oh, I'm so disappointed. These 2 lifts are not a set. That's a bit shit. And what is it? Oh, it's one of these pieces of crap again. This and crap pretending to be a cone. It takes ages to start. That's a bit, it's alright, but it's clearly a copy. Oh, that door took so long to open. It's clearly a copy of Cone. We've got both that and that. What's that do? Nothing? What's that do? Sounds it, weird. And there's another funicular, the exact mirror image of the first one. Funicular. One. Mastodon elevator. You must have done a bit quick about. What have I done on this? I don't understand why I've done it like that. It has to have like train track style tracks under that. It goes this little tiny gap where it's supported from. Like, why? Why does that benefit anything doing it like that? It's such a strange design. Oh, the acceleration is quite harsh on this, some detail. Look at that roller setup. So, in Turin, what do you think the puking animal mascot will be? Because each major city in Italy has a different puking animal as their mascot. These are actually drinking water fountains. One of the very few good things about Italy, they actually have free drinking water, and it tastes as good as bottled water. There's no need to buy bottled water in Italian cities. So, in Milan, it's a puking dragon. In Venice, it's a puking lion. So, what do you think it'll be in Turin? Well, the Italian name for Turin is Torino, and Toro in Italian means bull, so Torino is the city of the bull. So fitting in with the name, it's got puking bulls. But why is it normal for all of these different drinking water fountains to be puking? Like, no one seems to think that's a bit scatological or a bit weird. It's like normal. Yet if the fountain was urinating, people would find that odd. But why not have it urinating? If I was a mayor of a city, I'd set the free drinking water fountains to be a urinating lamb. Because why not? Why not have a sense of humour to it? But anyway, let's now take a look at a place where I'm staying in Turin. This is older and it looks, that's a very modern looking cone. We listen to a motor, it sounds like an original MX-10 and it's got a double clunk. And that's when they've replaced the F drive. So that is a lot older and it looks that's been heavily modded. And every room has a red flashy light because I've got no idea why, but every single room has a red flashy light. So a few times I've stayed at university students' accommodations and they're surprisingly good value for money, considering it is relatively cheap. You get a huge, massive, great big room. This room is massive and it's relatively cheap for Italy. Not as cheap as like Eastern Europe, but for Italy, this is actually pretty cheap. This is student university accommodation. This is one of these places where it's designed for students, but they rent out some of the extra rooms on booking.com. Surprisingly good value, and the room's massive because it's designed as a long-term accommodation. So you've got all the stuff you'd need if you're staying here for like months, if you're a student. So you've got all of like a cooking area, you've got a lot of space. but I'm just staying here for a couple of nights on a trip, so it's a really nice room for like a short stay. And now let's go to the next shopping centre, which is Piazza Paradiso. So, let's now take a look at the main hospital in Turin. Let's explore this hospital and see what lifts I'll find. Smells of food. Makes me hungry, that smell. So in the hospital, this is our first lift. Accel's extremely slow. Very slow door. So minus one. Long tunnels. They're nice, but they're not as creepy as like compared to Copenhagen, which is much nicer. The hospital goes on for so long. It actually goes between two different valve stations. So if any which side of the hospital you want, there's two different metro stations you can use to get to it. So that shows it's a very big hospital. No fucking idea what these are. Huge heat sinks on them. They've got Smart Mark II. But I've modded it. They've modded the Smart. Weird job they've done on this. That still sounds like it as well. The only one left out of the Smart is this. I know that's being modded. Now that wasn't that quick. Is that their Smart 2-to-1? I think it might be. It's a 2-to-1 version. It's being modded. Wow, look at that. It's 2-to-1. It's still side chassis. Even though it's 2-to-1, it's on side chassis still. Up. No go button. Oh, very gentle brakes. That's not good. Oh, those brakes are well gentle. That design weird because look at it, it's 2-to-1 on a side chassis. So weird. Double chassis, chassis air. It's a side chassis, so it's not a proper chassis, but you can tell it's designed to take more weight than a regular one. So look at that. It's on a side chassis, but the bits of chassis coming across, it's doubled up for the extra weight. Interesting. I've not seen one of these before. The slightly higher capacity version of the Smart. No, cobwebby. Lots of cobwebs. This Smart doesn't work either. And this one, it definitely doesn't work. That piece of shit in the way. Oh, that's a shame. The long passage continues. I want to surf that. The problem is, even though a driver that probably speaks some English, probably not enough English for me to explain to him why I'd want to surf his vehicle. He probably just wouldn't get it if I asked. Where does this go? Anything interesting up here, I wonder? Oh, it continues. Like, there is a lift up here. Yeah, this is the part I would not want to go to, but at the same time, this is the part actually often still has the oldest lifts in the building. So, oh dear, I'm going to have to go and check what lift's up here, but ugh. No, it's a Fiam, and what's happened to poor Fiam? Oh, for fuck's sake. That's just typical, isn't it? So let's take a look at some lifts at metro stations. A metro here is the Siemens VAL system. The only bit of transport in the city actually runs nicely. Let's take a look at a lifts. There's an alarm outside the lift. Oh dear, this VAL station has got Otis. And the other's got Schindler. Come on, so slow. Otis. And then at 8 o'clock in the evening, the metro shut down. I've just come to the VAL in Turin, waiting for my train. How long will it be for my next train, I wonder? Oh shit, 559 minutes. That's a very long wait. I thought VALs were meant to be every couple of minutes, not that long a wait. Well, I thought the screen just glitched. But it seems to still be counting down. No trains have turned up in quite a while, so I think that's correct. I think the whole railway's shut down. Typical Italy, I can't even run a VAL system. Yeah, I've just come up and the door's fucking shut. I'm trapped in the fucking station. Well, it's 8 o'clock, it's not that late. Let's see, does that open it? What the fuck's going on here? What the fuck's gone wrong with this metro system? They shut a gate, I didn't... There's not even a fire exit out of this. They shut a gate. What about, it has to be a fire exit by law, surely. Oh, there it goes. What the fuck's gone wrong with this? When they said it's over 500 minutes for a train, I thought it was some sort of glitch. I know the whole VAL system is shut down at 8 o'clock in the evening. Welcome to Italy. And I couldn't even get back into the centre because very few buses were actually running, and those were overcrowded because everyone was trying to use the failing transport. So I had to walk back in the centre. It's ridiculous. So let's now take a look at the next shopping centre, which is La Fonazzi Mega Shopping. Oh dear. Slow. Oh my, it's very slow. An original one. Zero. And now to the last shopping centre, which is Shopville Ligru. Wow, first time MMX 11 with the two brakes go separate. I'll go to one.
La porta si chiude.